guys. See what this is all about. The patch is called Raining Fire. Good day. So the patch is called Raining Fire. Any speculation what it might be about? So people are going straight to the A10. Welcome. What do you think we might see in here tonight? Cool thing is, dev stream now. I mean, dev server tonight or tomorrow, probably.
Okay. Hey, guys. So welcome to the major update of War Thunder 1.101 Raining Fire. So me and Vladislav today will be bringing to you Vyacheslav, sorry, yeah. Yeah, I always confuse the full name for that. Anyway, so we're going to be bringing to you the latest news on the next major update of War Thunder, 1.101.
Yeah.
Raining Fire. Okay, I gotta, thanks a lot for that tip. So I gotta move a little bit. You know what? I'm just gonna move the camera instead. So how about this? Hey guys, how's it all going? It's been a while. Okay, so Slava, what do we have up first for this update?
Yeah, we have a lot of cool stuff.
Yeah.
Today, and we will start with American Tech Tree, and it will be P47 in classical or legendary version.
Yeah, the D22
yeah,
Razorback.
Yeah, Razorback. Yeah, with old canopy. Yeah,
yep.
old canopy, big gargot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and a little bit less power engine, but it's the same Thunderbolt.
Yeah, it has that distinct Razorback look to it.
Yeah,
the early modification of it.
Full new model.
Yep.
Thank God.
And, okay.
I always wanted another P47 in the lineup.
Let's give it a shot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we don't have cockpit yet, but it will be finished with release.
Okay, gotcha. So cockpit is still work in progress as of now. Yeah, I remember some of war art of the early war period from back in the day in the U.S. Had a lot of Razorbacks depicted on it. Actually, it was a pretty popular imagery at that time.
And his view, I mean, with a big gargot, it's very similar appearance for pre-war and early war aircraft.
Yeah, actually, the funny thing is, this aircraft was designed by a former Russian Empire citizen.
Yeah.
A Georgian guy. I don't remember his name, but yeah.
Yeah, I know, but I also don't remember name.
Yeah.
He had design bureau.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe our
viewers remember. Yeah, can recall his name. So he was from Georgia actually originally, and then he moved over to the U.S. And then he got his basically a startup in the U.S. building fighters. So yeah. Okay, there goes the unguided rocket.
The plane carries the same loadout. Like
in RB.
Like Thunderbolts.
Especially, it's very noticeable.
It has because it has
that lack of visibility.
Powerful
Sim definitely should notice difference in it.
Less flight characteristics.
Naturally, yeah.
Not so.
Seriously,
not so different.
The biggest thing that was needed in the game.
Not as powerful as later modifications.
And other wind. Screw?
Propeller. Yeah,
yeah.
And a different type of propeller.
Okay.
Okay.
I think we can move.
Yeah, move on
forward,
to the next aircraft that we have today.
We will return with US-3.
Yep.
But now we will show some.
Oh wow! Okay, moving all the way down to the list. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, just a little sneak peek there.
Jump straight to Russia.
Can you guys guess what you intended to show there? Can you guys guess?
We'll show.
Okay.
Yeah. Other strike aircraft.
Su-6.
Su-6. Su-6. It's also early model.
A single seater.
Yeah. It's the first variant of Sukhoi Штурмовик, Sukhoi attack aircraft.
Ground attack aircraft.
Yeah, ground attack aircraft. And it was first version, and it will be premium.
Premium.
Main differences: less powerful engine, but still
it's still faster than the later model because it's lighter.
It's lighter, but it has some flight characteristic better than later model, and some maybe
some inferior.
Okay. Because less powerful engine, but
and also via 23 cannons.
Yeah, it's I think it's main difference via cannon, and of course we don't have
a rear gunner. Yeah, there's no defense.
But we also have pretty good.
To be fair, they've got less than the Americans.
Pretty good flight characteristics.
But you're not wrong.
And we have 10 point of
hard points. 10
Yeah.
hard points for weapons.
Yeah, and I can show.
So I take it this is what raining fire means.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be all this ground
The same
attack stuff.
rockets.
RS-132s.
Yeah, A2 bombs, but we don't have 250 kilograms bombs.
Yeah.
Only 100 kilograms. But it also has
A lower battle rating.
Yeah. Obviously.
Yeah.
Okay, let's start.
4.7.
It's not a final.
Of course it's work in progress.
Yeah. Maybe
now, but
it can be 4.3 or 4.7.
Somewhere in that range.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Su-6 is a very fun aircraft to fly.
Yeah, new cockpit. Yeah.
Yep.
You can see big armor glass.
Yeah. The controls look a lot like the IL-2, actually. Really similar in design. I like it how on Soviet ground attack aircraft, everything but the controls are unpadded. You know, in case you hit your face on the dashboard, it's gonna hurt.
Yeah.
but the control stick is padded. How do you? Oh, I'm sorry for my hair. I'm sorry. Yeah, my hair is going all over the place.
Yeah, actually,
pointed that out. Didn't want to be the one to say
fight
it.
against, I think, against any fighter aircraft on TSBR because it has pretty good vertical energy maneuver.
Yep.
And better turn rate than any L2, I think, also.
Yeah, it's a much more nimble plane than the IL-2.
Yeah.
IL-2 is just too heavy.
Too heavy and less powerful engine.
Yep. But then again, Su-6s weren't as common as the IL-2s.
Yeah. It was a very sad story about new Soviet ground attack aircraft.
Yeah.
Because there were a lot of different models. So a few models of Su-6.
Yep.
IL-2 with a different engine, and best that VVS.
The Air Force, Soviet Air Force.
And the Soviet Air Force was just Il-10.
Yeah.
And actually, in war, он показал себя.
It demonstrated itself as
worse than Il-2.
Yeah. It had
So happy we're going to see
inferior
here for 15
performance
minutes.
to the IL-2. The IL-10, right?
Yeah,
Russian
because it was faster.
Yep.
Because it was lighter and has more powerful engine, but because it in base it was heavy fighter.
Yep.
Its product. Yeah.
It wasn't really designed for the task, unlike the IL-2, which was basically a flying tank.
Thin wing and they didn't carry the same
the same kind of loadout
like
IL-2.
No tank shot, man.
And it was funny, interesting story about Sukhoi Bureau attack aircraft.
Yeah, we got a P-47 first. That took them a whole 5 seconds, and now we've just spent 10 minutes looking at Su-6
aircraft in World War era.
Yeah, but after the war, the Sukhoi Design Bureau,
created a lot of strike and fighter aircraft, and we will show a new one.
Now moving on to the Su-7 BKL. So BKL stands for колесно-лыжный, which in English is a mixed wheel ski landing gear. So this thing could land in the snow, basically. So
snow and field.
So in the mud, basically.
Yeah, mud.
I've seen those things in historical footage taken off with boosters.
Yeah, and this aircraft had rocket boosters.
Yeah.
But in this build, it not represented yet.
Okay.
Yeah, and main differences. You see it in the same.
Yeah, the same aircraft.
The same aircraft, but it has two additional
hard points.
Hard point for exhaust.
Tell me about it.
For 200.
So far we've seen
50 kilograms.
3 aircraft, or basically aircraft we've already got in the game.
Hard point.
Yeah,
Right.
hard point. And also it has new unguided missile blocks.
Yep.
Earlier has only 16 per one block, and later has
24.
32.
32. Okay.
Yeah, and you can take.
Yeah, actually, I have a whole list here. If
yeah,
you
okay,
okay.
You can.
So in 1969, 32-shot unguided rocket
69?
pods, UB-38s, were strictly available for the aircraft. It was intended to carry 2 such pods via fuselage hardpoints and 2 more with wing hardpoints. But the wing hardpoints were unfit for such load and could only carry lighter UB-1657 UMPs because of the proximity of the landing gear, because it was differently designed to the original Su-7. So there was simply too little space. So the resulting modification that you see on the screen right now could carry up to 160 S-5 rockets versus just the 64 in the Su-7B, and up to 6 S-24 rockets and 42 S-3Ks.
So right now it's not a final loadout.
This is exciting.
Work in progress.
Are you excited?
Yeah, and
I'm excited.
in the game it means you have 6 launches for big rockets like S-24, or 6 drops bombs per 250 kilograms.
Yeah, so the bomb load for FAB's 500s remained the same, while the bomb load for smaller ordnance was actually doubled.
Yeah. Okay.
So maximum bomb load went from 2,000 to 2,500 tons.
Wow.
Of course.
Yeah, there was exportation.
Thank God I'm sitting down.
In Syria, as I know, they
Did you hear that?
sold out
500 extra kilograms with the
3
small bombs.
3 tons.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, Soviets were a little
there's
bit
usually
more
something
careful
extra in that one.
with the aircraft, I guess.
Okay, and now we will show new.
Oh yeah.
Main,
something new.
Main new thing.
The main course.
Main course. Okay.
Okay.
T-72B.
T-tip.
In 2 or 3 modification. Okay.
Shit.
T-72B.
These streams. Seriously. They're so painful.
89.
89, yeah. 89 production.
Modification, but it just replaced. It was just replaced.
Contact 1 for Contact 5.
For Contact 5, yeah.
Yeah.
And you have a little bit more protection against armor piercing.
Yeah, in case you guys are not aware, Contact 1 and Contact 5, they're just different generations of explosive reactive armor, and Contact 5 is actually integrated into the main armor.
Yeah.
In the hull, in the front plate. Yep.
This one, and this one.
Yep. Yeah. So second generation of reactive armor. That's basically what Contact 5 is.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see how good this armor is.
This type of era in the ATU.
Yep.
And the same.
Help it falling and I can't get up.
Yeah, and that's not a big difference between this version and version when we have in the game, but we also have the free version.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's more interesting version because it has thermal sight.
Yep.
Sosna O thermal sight. And in basic version it's looks like T-72B 11 years of production.
Yeah,
production
2010, 2011.
Early version.
We actually had a dev blog for that, so you can read all about those 3 modifications of
T-72.
T-72.
Just show like before. And we have in modification new
Yeah,
mod.
T72B3
Well,
BH.
not
Yeah,
all the top tier MBTs have been.
All right.
Yeah, engine V84.
Yeah.
Sorry. And we can replace it.
Oh, there we go. So you can actually replace the engine now.
Yeah.
Very nice.
And the same engine as T90.
Yeah.
And as you can see, it's external view changes.
Yeah, significantly.
Significantly.
Yeah, this is actually what they use today.
Yeah.
I've seen it on the Victory Day parade.
Yeah.
That's the same. The B3s, they're all over the place. This is like the staple tank for the Russian military today.
Yeah, it's called 2016 or 2017 or BT UB.
Yeah.
UBH.
Britain tanks suffer.
It can translate like advanced.
You get APFST as stock.
Something like that. Yeah, and you have new era.
It's not cricket.
And still VIP, but on UFP and turret we have the same era, Contact 5.
Contact 5.
Yeah, but
for the rear of the turret.
Yeah, rear turret, side turret, and rear of and side of hull. You have new era relict.
Yeah.
Yeah, and to increase protection against hit charge warhead significantly.
And actually, these side bags, they're made out of canvas, I think. They're fabric. They're not metal.
Yeah. But inside is
they got
also air.
Also, yes,
and
true.
It is жесткие.
Hard fixed.
So how long have we been talking about this tank now?
Also has air.
Wow. So it's double layered basically.
Yeah, because in these screens, air elements placed
horizontally.
Yeah,
so
horizontally, and it works only when shells hit
at an angle.
Yeah, at an angle.
Yeah.
And it doesn't work when
when you have a direct hit.
Any error works
much better
works better or doesn't work if shells hit directly.
Yeah, that's true.
And these box have additional error elements, and it placed an angle like something like that, and it and protect against hit just direct inside of
okay, so basically the first layer protects you from a direct hit to the side, and the second hard fixture of era protects you from an angled hit. So that's like a double layer sandwich there. Okay.
I think it's enough for
enough for the T-72s.
Yeah, and now we will show something strange, something.
That's a very weird looking self-propelled gun. So IGN 12 centimeters SPG. So I can actually do a little bit of historical tidbit there. So as Japan was losing ships more and more towards the end of the war, they actually removed some of the cannons from those ships and installed them onto self-propelled guns. Well, made them into self-propelled guns. So
for protection main islands.
For the mainland Japan. And this thing is just, well, I really wouldn't want to be a crewman on this thing, because that says no protection. Well, almost no protection whatsoever. But it has a machine gun.
Yeah, I think we can show this cannon on some ships.
New ship.
Mogami. 120.
No. Так, я же видел точно.
You're paying attention, this is really important.
The Furitaka should have the same 120 mil guns.
As I know,
Yeah.
Those
guns.
Those guns. Yeah. It's a pretty powerful cannon because.
It's a big naval gun.
Battle rating 1.7
shells and good velocity, but only one problem: it has only high explosive shells.
Oh yeah, so no APs.
Yeah, but there were different fuses, and yeah, we made some common shells like base fuses, and you can use it against light tanks on first and second era.
But it's a pretty low BR,
yeah,
1.7.
Yeah,
so.
But
the muzzle velocity of that gun is 800 meters per second.
80,
Actually, it's pretty high.
Yeah, 830, something like that.
I imagine the recoil has to be nasty on this thing.
I like this.
Yeah, yeah. He's like he's just looking from behind this little armor shield. Well, at least he's trying to hide. Okay, there we go. Nice. Oh, the recoil is not that bad as I expected.
Yeah. And of course, low armor.
It's really
only 10 shells.
Yep. And they're all over the place.
Yeah.
This is a tiny
because,
SPG.
Yeah, because you don't have any space. You don't have a turret.
Wait, it's cool.
A glass cannon, like classical glass cannon.
Again, not sure Japan needed that, considering they had things like the Hero.
Glass cannon.
But a bit more modern one. The TAM2 2C, a modern Israeli-made modification for the Argentinian main. Well, it's actually Argentinians called a medium tank, but anyway. So Argentinians MBT TAM2C. So has a thermal sight for gunner and commander, and also a laser warning receiver.
Yeah.
In case this thing is being targeted by, a helicopter gunship or by ATGM with a laser. So there you go, laser rangefinder, and we'll tell you if you're being targeted.
Yeah, we cannot show it lasing warning system right now, but we will show it later, maybe in Russian, maybe in some big blocks.
No, it's a TAM.
Yeah, but not only this tank will have laser warning system, also it carries some helicopters and other tanks in the game. But
see you, man.
The helicopters had that for some time in the game, right?
Right now, no.
No, right now. Okay, so this is the first time that we're implementing.
Okay.
All right.
Pretty good thermal sight.
Yep.
It's
it's work in progress, so bear that in mind. I guess the rest of the characteristics are about the same as the TAM.
Yeah.
But mostly Israeli-made electronics. That's the upgrades.
Sight, electronics. Also, I know that also it has different version TAM2, different modification.
Oh, what?
Different modification, different offer by different bureau. And it's one of them.
Yeah, it's just one of them, all right.
Okay.
All right, moving on to
China.
China. You want to go China?
Yeah,
sure.
China,
let's go China. All right, CM. CM25 because it's in the list. Yeah. So even though this thing looks like an M113, it's actually mostly an original design by the Chinese.
Yeah. But missile carrier, TOW and TOW2 missiles.
Yep. TOW2s and like this
improved TOW, and TOW2. But
Yep. TOW2s and like this
improved TOW, and TOW2.
This can penetrate up to 800 millimeters of armor. Yep. So there goes your Chinese jam carrier, CM25.
Yeah.
Okay, and you want to give it a
short drive?
Sure. Let's give it a shot. See what that TOW2 can do.
There's nothing else in the game like this vehicle.
TOW1.
Yep. Sorry, the video is
So same launcher.
Sync for some reason after it froze.
Can use different generation of tow missiles.
Widely spread in over the world. Different countries, different armies using tow.
Well,
and and more originally things like
one-shot that
Q5.
tank.
Yeah. Moving on to Q5, a Chinese-made ground attack aircraft.
Yeah.
Based on the MiG-19.
Yeah, MiG-19. Yeah.
So what else can you tell us?
Two cannon,
this is one I am kind of looking forward to. Unfortunately, I haven't gone anywhere down that line.
For hard points.
For hard points.
For weapons.
Weapons, bombs, and I think
bombs, rockets.
Bombs, unguided rockets. Yeah.
Actually, again, we had a dev blog.
Yeah.
And the dev blog commemorated a 100th birthday anniversary of its chief designer. I might actually put your name, so apologizing for that in advance. But Zhao Peng Lu is the chief designer of the ship. But after the war.
Yeah.
After the war, 100 years ago. Yeah.
Pretty sure that's not me.
We're getting some messages from the chat that the audio is desyncing.
There we go.
Пишет, что аудио отстает.
You read the subtitles. Change pants.
Is sound okay now, guys? Hey, Kulu, what's up? All right, so cockpit. Oh yeah, brand new. Awesome.
It looks like MiG-19.
Yeah,
course,
well,
but not the same.
Yeah, not the same. Yeah, actually, all the instruments are in Chinese now.
Yeah.
Doesn't look the same. The instruments are in Chinese, boys.
And we also have 2 bombs.
Oh, that overload is nasty.
I hope I will hit.
Good luck with that.
What do you think of this one?
Oh, well,
I think it looks good. I'm not generally a fan of the look of the mix and stuff, but I think it's a good looking aircraft.
Okay. So that's it for the Q5?
Yeah.
All right, now moving on to naval side of things.
Okay, yeah.
To naval side of things, and we have Zara class Italian heavy cruiser. Actually, the best protected ship in the game. One of best. Yeah, one or the best. One of the best.
Because it has pretty strong armor on turret.
Yeah, and the hull as well.
And
the Citadel.
And belt.
Yeah, the armored belt. Yep.
Yeah, I think it's the best belt in the game. In
150 millimeters. Same goes for the turrets.
Yeah, barbettes.
Yeah.
Barbettes.
No idea, actually. Yeah, the base of the hull. Yeah, I mean the base of the turret. That's what I would say. Yeah.
Okay. Shortest sail.
Yeah. So nowadays Zara is, when people hear Zara, it's more about clothes. But back in the day, it was an Italian heavy cruiser. So.
Yeah, but there are some disadvantages because. For this BR, it has not so good anti-aircraft artillery, and it doesn't have torpedoes, any torpedoes.
Yeah, no torpedoes, but pretty good cannons though.
Yeah, pretty good cannons and pretty good armor.
So if you like your armor, if you like your artillery, then that's the ship for you.
Yeah, no, you didn't get me wrong. It's a good looking ship.
Okay.
All right. So Zara heavy cruiser, and we have
stop, and we also have the blog about this ship.
Yeah, it's already on the website. So moving on to sorry, Northampton. Northampton American Heavy Cruiser. So it's actually a class. They had two ships, I think, C-26, C-28 or something like that. C-826, yeah.
Actually looks like a genuinely tough ship.
Well, what can you tell me about it? There's very little
previous ships.
Slightly difference between previous Portland and Pensacola. The same turrets. I mean, the same location of turrets. Two turrets
in the front, one in the rear.
Yeah, 8-inch cannon. More strong armor, more thick belt.
Yeah, as you can see, the Zara had actually twice as much armor than this one.
Yeah, but for example, Portland. Slightly thick.
Yeah, slightly better than the Portland one. All right.
Just evolution of American heavy cruisers. Because they have a lot of different classes of heavy cruisers, and
I like it how you put it in the brief. Looks like an iron, as an iron for clothes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it actually kind of does look like an iron. All right, so triple 203 millimeter guns, and so that's it, I guess. Three turrets of triple 203s. Okay, so
that look like
new features.
Yeah,
moving on to new features then.
I think we will show more features in Russian stream.
Yeah.
But some features we will show in the same in this stream.
Sure.
Okay, first one.
Actually, we're up in 40 minutes, just so that you know.
I know.
40 minutes, and we've only seen one genuinely new vehicle.
First, it's favorite loadouts.
No, one.
For example,
you
have lot of loadouts, but you use only
because a variation in rarity, doesn't it?
One of
maybe
two.
not.
Yeah, just favorites, and you have new.
Oh, nice.
For example, and
remove all the others that you don't really use.
We're going back to that now.
So that's new feature favorite weapon setups for your aircraft.
Series.
Other features about damage model.
Okay. Oh yeah. So volumetric shells for armor analysis.
Yeah. Right now in the game, each shell simulated.
As a material
point.
Yeah.
Volumetric ammunition, boys. No more turret kills.
Have in real tank some не знаю как это назвать, отверстия. All holes.
If you have some kind of crevice or an alcove.
For example, it is one.
Yeah.
Between turret and hull.
Yeah, there's a gap, basically. A little tiny gap between the turret and the hull.
And right now, shell can fly through between hull and turret.
I don't care about the rest of the patch right now. This is the only bit that matters.
Point, essentially. Yeah. Okay. It was a tiny point. Now it's going to have volume to it. So every shell. So basically now that shell can get stuck.
Does this mean HeatFS also gets destroyed in bar armor?
Simulated.
Yeah, it's simulated.
It's simulated a few traces, beam.
Yeah. So it has few beams, so it has volume.
The cage armor around the tanks now should destroy HeatFS.
You can check it on production servers. This point will be.
Yes.
What is it?
Guys,
vulnerabilities.
Guys, this is freaking
So you can
awesome.
check for vulnerabilities and armor analysis in your hangar right now.
Yeah, in the production, this point is vulnerable for.
Yeah. So no more pixel hunting, essentially.
But now, shell.
It's going to be so good. It's going to be interesting to see whether this makes any difference to viewports and stuff.
One point, for example, or for example.
You can see the different traces of the shell going off.
For example, I hit this point, and shell connect barrel.
Yep. Yeah, so it actually, it hit the volume of the shell.
Yes.
It hit the barrel
That's
first.
so good.
Instead of just,
This means machine gun holes and stuff aren't weak points
for
anymore.
example,
You shouldn't be able to put a shot in a machine gun port.
You can see.
This
point and.
So it hit the first obstacle that it came across, even though it's not a direct hit, it's actually a side hit for the shell. So that's very cool.
Of course, there can be a lot of
gonna be awesome
troubles with.
Well, naturally,
it is new damage
this is
system.
still pretty early.
We will test it on dev servers, and we will. Okay, I think we will test it on live servers after patch will be released. And maybe if there was
no more getting shots through those machine gun ports on your super heavily armored tanks.
Yeah,
the amount of times I died last night, Mike and Arvin, because people are able to fire straight through the machine gun port.
Bear in mind, guys, the system might be on and off for some time while it's being tested.
Look at that.
Yeah, I can see it's actually hitting the hull, not connecting with the turret or the gap.
You're gonna get
the turret.
Right,
that's really cool. This is what I like most about this update, and personally, what do you guys think? Tell us in the chat.
Yeah, and
Chieftain.
Chieftain. It will be like a teaser.
I think it's just gonna bounce because it won't fit. I'll explode on the outside. I don't know if they fixed HE. HE still has this weird sort of effect of just spreading out, having like a universal aura that finds out a gap it can.
So that's a new missile.
They probably haven't changed that.
Yeah, okay. Because the screen is at an angle. It's actually like a full meter and a half away from me, so it's really hard to tell. Yeah, new missiles in fuselage hardpoints, right? Just in the back.
What?
Oh yeah, you know what that means, guys? You know what that stands for? You know what that means? Yeah, AM-7 Sparrow. So semi-active radar homing air-to-air missile is real.
Yeah, I think it will be more.
Yeah, Challenger, Chieftains. That should
we will have more details about it.
Should make that weak point where the viewport is. Should make it a lot harder to penetrate because it should bounce around in there instead.
And we'll show as it works. But if it tell short, it's radar.
Semi-active radar.
Semi-active radar guided missiles.
Homing.
Yeah,
homing missile.
Yeah. Not only for Phantom, not only for USA, for different countries.
Yeah. So Soviet, British, and French counterparts as well.
Maybe Italy, Germany, because some countries doesn't have native or native.
They didn't have domestically produced counterparts for these missiles.
Missiles that we are getting to our Phantoms.
But they use US missiles or
US technologies or Soviet technologies for that.
You have or you haven't.
Yeah, how it works. You need radar, and you need a radar lock on targets, and you can fire the missile. And what the difference between radar lock, radar guided missiles and heat seeker? You can shoot in front hemisphere.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you can fire directly at a target, which wouldn't really work as effectively with a heat seeker because it needs a lock on the engine exhaust.
But there are a lot of restriction. For example, early missiles can see signal deflected on targets on Aphonia.
At a background
of air.
Yeah.
And you can
I have a question.
On low altitude.
I finished my rank 2, now I'm at rank 3. What should I start with?
Has radar warning system.
They will notify you whether you're being.
I can't remember what's at rank 3 right now. Just wait till the live stream's over, bud.
That is why I think it.
Just wait till this live stream's over, bud.
Wonder
and then we'll have a look.
Yeah, the wonder weapon.
Yeah, wonder weapon. Yeah, but just a new possibility, new thing for gameplay for fighters.
Yeah. So now you have both. You can engage directly with semi-active radar missiles, and then if you're tracking someone, you're following someone, then a heat seeker is probably the better
for example, early Sparrow missiles has approximately 1 kilometer's dead zone.
Oh wow. Okay. So
only after because missile must be moved from aircraft that radar on aircraft doesn't sleep.
Yeah, so it doesn't blind the missile,
missile.
with its own
it
signal.
Only one.
Yeah, it only the radar on the missile enables once it passes.
On missiles only receiver.
Oh, there's the receiver. So basically, the receiver enables once it clears the 1 kilometer zone, so it doesn't get blinded by its own signal. Yeah, from the parent aircraft that it launched.
Yeah, and you will see that when you fire, first distance, first part of way, missile flew direct.
Yeah, it just flies directly.
And after that, they can maneuver.
Yeah, this will probably be shown during the Russian live stream because we're just running really low on time for this.
I saw something I got excited about.
Anything else you would like to add?
The last
I think no.
5 minutes
so
of the video.
This is it for today's sneak peek preview. So thanks a lot.
Thanks, you guys.
I don't know about you guys, but that armor analysis improvement is just awesome. I love it. Okay, thank you very much. Stay tuned for the upcoming Russian live stream because there will be more stuff showed there that we didn't have time for on this live stream.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I'm going to be seeing you later. Have a good one.
Looking at 3 vehicles. 2 of them are Russian, and all 3 of them were vehicles we basically already freaking have. These fucking live streams. Alright, boys. I will end that there until I find the next stream, and I will put that up as well.